Oh, am I live? Or does it show me Texans still? Woo. So I had to change because I was sweating balls. Just like, how are the Vikings going to give this one away? But they did not, because slinging Sammy Darnold with that blank stare, with dead eyes, looks like a shark, staring down a 4,000-yard season, a 100-plus quarterback rating season. Woo! Slinging Sammy Darnold, America's quarterback, getting the damn thing done. Vikings win in pretty impressive fashion, 23-17. And what's interesting about it is the Vikings did not play a perfect game. The Vikings had a number of mistakes, couple special team snafus, Diamond Dallas Turner also not coming up with that fumble, the Aaron Jones fumble at the 1-inch line, as well as the Darnold interception. So, yeah, 2 red zone turnovers, but the Vikings handled their business. And frankly, from soup to nuts, take the logos, take the players away, the Vikings from top to bottom were the better team today, straight up. And they were giving Brock Purdy and the 49ers problems. Ooh, Raiders. Let's go, Raiders. And it was a very impressive win. It was a statement win. And as we said before, the Giants win got people's curiosity. The Niners win. Now we have our attention, or something like that. Derek Baker, $20 Canadian. One Kevin O'Connell play calling. Great. What happened to Mike Zimmer's defense? Mike Zimmer cannot stop Alvin Kamara. Half of Kamara's career touchdowns have been against a Mike Zimmer defense. St. Francis, $5. Andrew Van Ginkel was MVP. Andrew Van Ginkel was fantastic, man. Van Ginkel, Blake Cashman were completely off, man. CB, the nicest, $10. Darnold Schwarzenegger strikes again. Oh, that's fantastic. I may have to steal that one. If you guys got a question or comment, toss a couple bucks in the super chat. Man. I was kind of worried about this one because it felt like when the Vikings were up 20-7. Okay, have the Brock Purdy interception off the tip. Josh Metellus doing the damn thing. And then you have the Aaron Jones fumble at the 1-yard line. Fred frickin' Warner, man. And you're just like, oh, here we go. San Francisco is just going to score 2 touchdowns, and then that'll be it. Especially after Jefferson went down. Again, Fred Warner. And hopefully the Jefferson injury is only a thigh issue, a thigh bruise or something like that. But we'll keep an eye there. But this was strong. William Daniels, $5 super chat. Fantastic. This is strong. This was a damn good win. Doesn't matter that McCaffrey was out or not. I mean, Jordan Mason still had himself a day. The Vikings defense, it bent. It did not break. And when it came down to it, made some big-time plays. Brock Purdy got sacked 6 times. Pair that with Daniel Jones getting sacked 5 times week 1. The Vikings defense getting after asses, man. It's glorious. Julius Grover, $5. Props to Wright. The first punch should have been inside the 3. Yeah, Ryan Wright was not wrong. Smith Schnorkelson, $10. Can't wait to drink ESPN Tears Day. Sling and Sam without Jay Jets. You know it's going to be. What is wrong with the San Francisco 49ers? Next on First Take. That's what's going to be, man. But Sling and Sammy Darnold. Oh, also, I like that they gave Ty Chandler a sack because that was clearly a halfback pass. Kevin O'Connell was drunk out there calling plays, man. It was great. Tom, $5. Am I the only one who predicted Pat Jones the third would be a beast? Well, we always knew that he was going to beast. That's why we tried to trade him. kind of glad we held on to him, though. Takeaways from this game. 10 takeaways. This team can play with anybody. And like we said, this was frankly a sort of whatever game. And the Vikings did not play perfect. They did not play clean. As not in dirty, but no mistakes. They did not have a clean game, but they handled the 49ers business. They matched the physicality, even out physical this team. It was good. Thomas Larson, $5. Stupid Aaron Rodgers loss. Now, I think the Titans are just that bad. Ooh, Raiders. Come on, Raiders. Come on, baby. Oh, they just punt? Let's go. D Mags. So if the Raiders win, that would be great for my survivor pool. Also, the Saints winning was fantastic for it as well. Deshaun Watson is garbage. D Mags, $10. You think the Media Jack will still disrespect us on Power Rankings this week? Yes. Abso-freaking-lutely. Also, I can't wait till Wednesday. Our Power Rankings coming out. Hell, maybe even drop them early because F everyone. That's right, man. Takeaway number 2, Sam Darnold is special. So Slinging Sammy, 17 to 26 for 268, 2 touchdowns. A bad pick, but did take 3 sacks as well. What was his quarterback rating for this game? Enhance. 109.1, pretty damn good. Beyond the 97-yard touchdown, which was a thing of beauty, which was just absolutely glorious, fantastic FU play calling by O'Connell, trusting the O-line, trusting Darnold, hitting Jefferson in stride for as good as you can, 50 yards downfield, and then a great run after catch by Jefferson. That's going to make the Hall of Fame reel. But, I mean, Darnold, man, Darnold was just impressive, especially late in the game on that last field goal drive. Couple big-time third-down conversions. Brandon Powell stepping up. Jalen Naylor had himself a career game. Come on, man. Come on. Dave Valensky, $5. How the heck our stadium have so many San Francisco fans at least to go home sad? So, I was going to bring this up in winners and losers, but we'll bring it up now. So, U.S. Bank Stadium is about 75% season tickets, right? And, of course, there's a contingent of the loud, proud, hardcore Vikings fans, and I respect the hell out of you. But there's a certain percentage of season ticket holders that are either fair weather fans that got a lot of money, and they'll sell a lot of the tickets. It's fine. Or some of them are just straight up mercenaries, where they're just straight up buying the season tickets just to sell to third parties. And that's where visiting fans buy all the tickets, through third parties, through Ticketmaster, through whatever. And I got an issue with that. And I understand you can't impede the free market, but I feel like if you're a season ticket holder, you can't resell like above a certain percentage of your tickets, right? If it's 100%, you're out. Because here's the thing too, there's a wait list of hardcore, hardworking Vikings fans who want season tickets but can't get in because of the resellers, right? And this is unacceptable. Like, there's some times on third down, you didn't know whose stadium you were in. It's pathetic. It's ridiculous. It's a home opener. Like, if you're a so-called hardcore Vikings fan, you're not selling your season ticket for the home opener, especially against the NFC champs. Ain't doing that. No. Anyways. But also at the end of the day, I'm sort of a libertarian, is that it's your money. You can do what you want, but nah. How far can you go? $2. Patrick Jones, will he be traded before the deadline? I think you hang on to him. Just let it ride. Bart Butler, $2. What up? What up? Also, let us know where you're watching from. Give a couple shout outs. Man, we're lagging behind on takeaways. Griffin Dahlberg, $5. Minnesota native moved to California for work. Great W. Watch the Niners. Phil Barr. Gotta love it, man. Jets, Jones, Turner. Hopefully just some scares. Yeah. Jets, I'm hoping it was just heat. All right, so basically Fred Warner like roundhouse kicked Jefferson in the quad. Hopefully it's just a thigh bruise. Jones returned to the game. Turner, I think, was just cramps, what it looked like. A lot of guys were going down with cramps because even though it's indoors, like the glass windows, it's still hot. Also, early in the season, not everyone's in football shape yet. Mike Nettles, $5. Not trying to be negative, but in the event that JJ can't go, I feel like Naylor, Edison, and Tristan Jackson would be a crazy reserve trio. Also, B. Powell stepping up. Like, he hangs around, and he's loved for good reason. Number 2, the offensive line was mostly good. So there was a lot of clean pockets, but when it got bad, it got bad. All right, Vernon Hargrave had his way with the interior offensive line. Ed Ingram and Garrett Bradbury had bad games. Brandel had a couple penalties again. I think he's got 3 penalties on the season, despite his great game against the Giants. Darrisaw was fantastic, except for one crap. Where Nick Bosa got that sack, I don't think that Darrisaw touched him. I think it was just at a certain point, you just have to tip your hat. So it is what it is. But overall, the offensive line has been pretty damn good. Defense has that swagger, man. And here's the thing, too. Like, hey, you have the reigning defending NFC champs, one of the best teams in the league, one of the best offenses in the league in your building, and you hold them to 2 of 10 on third down, 1 of 3 on fourth. Let's go. And a big chunk of those yards, like, I don't know, like 60, 70 of those yards were on that last drive. So when the Vikings were basically in prevent defense, which I don't mind the prevent strategically, in that San Francisco needed 2 scores and had no timeouts, so fine. Flexible Buddhist, $2. Was J.J. McCarthy ever named as starter in a debate? No, he was never named the official starter. No. Where are we? Still a lot to clean up. So, like we said, the Darnold interception was bad, but also it's Fred Warner. The Aaron Jones goal line fumble was unacceptable. Like, I don't care that it's Fred Warner. Like, Jones, got to wrap that up, man. Got to wrap that. It's like you're talking to or Ty Chandler, Antonio Cromartie, and Adrian Peterson. Got to wrap that thing up, man. Also Phillip Rivers. Well, yeah. And then, I mean, how did Jay Ward or Asamoah not fall on that muffed punt? And also, Diamond Dallas Turner. So I give Turner a little bit of leeway because he probably hasn't played special teams since his freshman year of high school. Also, why is he on the punt return team or punt cover team? It's ridiculous. It's crazy, man. Kevin O'Connell was in his bag. So I respect the way that Kevin O'Connell has grown and shown as an offensive play caller. He's really fantastic, and you see him markedly improve every single year, which is something that I respect a lot. Plus, he's becoming his own man. He's outside of a McVay's shadow, and also the way that he schemes guys open is so creative. Yeah, the Naylor one for both weeks, the way that he manufactures looks for Jefferson, the way that he's not afraid, as evidenced by the 97-yard touchdown, as well as attempting that halfback pass when the Vikings were only up 6, and just like, let's not F this up. Ty Chandler had himself a great day too, man. Absolutely love to see that. Also, this team did not pucker. So when the Vikings were up 20-7, it would have been easy for them to, after the Jones fumble and JJ got hurt, it's like, oh, here we go again. And then the Niners come back, score 2 touchdowns, and win 21-20. But they didn't. They stood tall. They took the Niners' best shot in the second half, and they delivered a couple of their own. And this was a statement win. Again, they handled the NFC champs in this game. Glorious. Special teams were special. Will Rackard. That's right. Oh, I wish I had the Rackard graphic up. I don't. Injuries are a concern. Hopefully Jefferson and company are good to go. But we're on to the Texans. And this has a chance to be a very, very good team and a very special team. This Flores defense is legit. Sling and Sam Darnold's looking like comeback player of the year material. Offensive line is ideally getting things done. Kevin O'Connell's at the height of his powers. And this is going to be a tough-ass physical team in both trenches. And I love it, man. I love it, baby. But that's it. We're going to do winners and losers in a sec. And you guys are the best. Thank you for coming along.